this is the pattern one. Okay. Okay, this is okay. We had puzzles out of order then. Okay, so basically we have to send our robot in here in order to go on these squares. All right. This doesn't seem this doesn't seem like it could. This seems like it could be horrible, but it also could not be horrible at the same time. Like, we can't go in the room with it, I don't think. I don't think we can. Although, maybe we could. I mean, this is to view the room, so it's got to go ba 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 ba, and then hit the switch. Okay. Cool. All right. So basically, it hits the switch. It says a blue grid switch, and then we have a timer, another timer. Okay. All right, well, we'll take Mr. White Robot here. So we can practice here. We can practice in the previous room. Okay. So it gives a practice area. So basically, we need him to go ba 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 ba, down, over, down. Okay. All right. Okay, so we can probably use a counting circuit for this to count, potentially, or delay circuit. Right? So well, let's just get rid of all of this circuitry, because it doesn't matter anymore. If we can get to the last puzzle today, I will be very happy. Oh, don't go in there. Okay. I'm gonna draw this on a piece of paper so that I remember what we got here. We got a 4x4 grid. We got a 4x4 grid. I'm guessing we cannot get onto the grid that have an X on them. I mean, that seems logical. The X's are no touch spaces. So we want to go over, 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 down, over, over, down, and then down, and then over, because we want to hit the button. All right. So once we get to the bottom, we want to proceed to go over. So our bumper is not going to be our bumper's not going to be relevant. So we could potentially use the dropping stuff route. I don't feel like that's a good idea. If we have something, can we drop it? Like, are we capable of dropping it while we're in view mode? Like, if we're in view mode, can we drop something? We cannot. Looks like we cannot drop something. Oh, we can drop something, but oh, it doesn't matter. We're not in the same room, so it actually doesn't matter. That's not even relevant. We can't use that technique. So I think we're gonna have to use a clock. We're gonna have to use a clock in some manner or fashion, I think. So let us go here. I mean, this is gonna be an experiment. I mean, it's not. They gave us a battery. So let's so we have a clock circuit here, which gives us a pulsating clock at a specific rate. So I think we might try that. Okay, we don't want you to be on anymore. I think all of them are on. So I think we want to turn them all off, other than this one. I just realized. Yeah. So we only need one robot for this. I guess we could use antennas. We could use an antenna as a signaler. We can't drop something, but we could use an antenna. Should we try that? Should we try that technique? I feel like it's too slow though. Well, we're on the second to last puzzle, Awesomeness, so we are getting close. I'm pushing all the wrong buttons. Okay, I actually wanted this to go to the antenna because I want to see what the timing looks like here. I want to see what the timing looks like from an antenna perspective. Well, that clock is really good. That clock is actually pretty accurate to the grid. That clock is actually really accurate to this grid. So I'm guessing maybe that's what we're supposed to be using. So that's good. I wonder how particular it's gonna be for this. Okay, so after the third tick, we want to go after the third tick here, we want to move to going down. I wish there was like a what would you call it? What would you call it? Like a circuit that alternates between like 4 things. You know what I mean? I don't think there is one. There's a 4-bit counter. Counts in binary from 1 to 15. Each time the input is turned on, the count is incremented by 1. Okay, that's not gonna help me. Well, I mean, I guess technically the delay circuit kind of does that. No, not the delay circuit. The circuit we were using before, the count to in switch thing. That's what we're gonna use. A count to in. So how many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we actually should be able to use a count to in switch on this one. So each one, we'll have each one. Each one of these is going to pulse this. And after the, so, okay. So we're gonna have unfortunately some delays here, I think. So we're gonna have some nodes here. So 1, 2, and 3. Oh wait, no, we don't want nodes is not what we want. Actually, we want 4 switches. So I'm trying to use the clock here. The problem is we can't really start using the clock until so I think I'm gonna have to put a I think I might have to use a second one of these as well. But I just want to test this out. First. Okay. So we're also gonna reset it when we drop a key. So let's get our key droppy thingy and pull it out here and reset the circuit when we drop a key for testing purposes. So we're gonna put this here and we're gonna see what happens. I want to know when it stops. It stopped too late. It stopped too late. Let's try it again. Yeah, it stops too late. Man, it looked like it was gonna work, but no, it doesn't. How fast is this one? Let's see what this one does. Well, that one's better. That one is definitely better. If we start in the middle, then that one will work. Like, unfortunately, it's not perfect though. So then we're gonna go down to, so let's just see if we can get this to work. Let's just see if we can get this thing to work. Oh, we need to reset it. Okay, it's reset. Okay, so on 1, 2, and 3 go that way. On 4 and 5, we're gonna go down. Okay. We only need one of those. Yeah. What happens when it's past the thing? I don't know. All right, well let's try this. Let's just see it. Let's just see if this is even remotely a solution, because I am actually very curious if this will even like kind of work. No, I went to the wrong one because, yeah, well, helps if you're not a dingus. That does help sometimes. Yeah. went too far. No. No. Ah. This clock thing isn't shaping up. This isn't shaping up to be good. It went too far on 2 ticks. Which is weird, in all honesty. I find it weird that it went too far on 2 ticks. Like, I really do. I mean, I think I know if we could get precisely measure out the number of ticks, there's many ways to solve this problem. I mean, I think if we're I think if we were like up here, maybe at the top, this might actually work. Like if we were like here instead of in the middle, maybe. No, it still goes too far. Why does it go too far? On 1 tick, it'll not. I don't think it'll be in the so. I kind of feel like the clock thing isn't going to work either. Or we're going to have to make our own clock. What if we hook it up to the to this other one? I don't think we're going to end up solving this puzzle today. This is the second fastest clock. Oh yeah, that goes way too early. I mean, I think that could potentially work. We're gonna have to have logic that switches the clock over to different circuits, though. We could probably do that with a count to in, with another count to in. So we could use a bunch of count to in chips together, maybe to do things based on a clocks. So why don't we? Should we do that? Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea? Is this a good idea or a bad idea? I'm really trying to figure out if something's a good idea or a bad idea now. Because I need to know. Is it a good idea or a bad idea? I feel like I want to do this a different way. Like I don't want to do it like this. I want to do this with another count to in chip. So basically, when we want to swap directions, we're going to up the count to in chip by 1. It's effectively what I want to do. So I more or less want a timer. I want to make a timer. that I can count on. And there is a counting chip, but I don't really want to. I don't know if I really want to use it. But you know, do we like? I mean, I could, but I don't know if I want to use it. That seems more complicated than I really want to go. We have a timer here that can count to it can count to 15, and I feel like we have one that can maybe count even more. No, we have one that can count to 15. That's really all it can do. It counts to 15. Well, that's less useful than I thought it was going to be. This one counts to 6. I mean, in binary, so it really counts technically. I mean, it starts at 0, so I don't know. Technically, we could use that, but I feel like that's not really what we want to do. We have a delay, which I don't think is what we want. We got a clock, which is what we're using, and we have an adder, something that adds, which I don't see how that is useful. Like, in this game, at least. I mean, maybe it is useful, but not in this game. So, I have another chip. And I can get more. I can use up to 8 chips. Like, let's hope we don't lock up the game. So, this is going to be our logic chip here. So, so basically we look at it, we want to go right. 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 Then we want to go down. We want to go down. Then we want to go left. And then we want to go down again. Which we're going to just hook this to a node then. No. We want to hook it to an OR. Not a node, an OR. Down again. Then this will also be on an OR. Because then we want to go right again. Oops, I said it was going to be on an OR, and then I totally didn't do it. Right? And that's the logic there. Where we've got our logic. Now every time we cycle this chip is when we want to change directions. So that's what we're gonna do here. So now we just need to cycle this chip on a directional change. So I feel like maybe we could use the, like, how many times are we gonna need to do this? Like, one, like let's say, oh, I didn't hook this up. I didn't hook either of these up. Okay, this one's gonna be what, down? This will be right. Yeah, like that. Okay. So, I mean, I guess I could use the antenna to maybe do this. I mean, maybe this is all I need to do. Let's try simple versus complicated first. Whenever we get the antenna, we're gonna change the direction. Okay, so now we're going to hook the key thing up to the antenna. So let's get you out here. So whenever we see a key, we're going to fire off the antenna. And we're going to get rid of all of these other circuits because they don't matter. There. Well, we don't actually need you to be on because yeah, okay. Success. Okay. So the antenna fired off, so now it's going to move this way. Okay, it's not going to move that way. It's not moving that way because of a reason I don't quite understand. Did I put the wrong one in there or what? Okay. Did I put the wrong circuit here? What did I do wrong? I feel like I did that last time too. Okay, let's load the count to end circuit. And antenna goes off. 1. Go there. Then go down. Then go left. Oh, I didn't hook this up to left. Then go left. Then go down. And then go right. There. Okay. And then the reset will be connected to the key. No. Oh, maybe that was my issue. I had the key connected to the reset. Oh. Well, that may have been my issue. Okay. Well, that probably was my issue, in fact. See the delay? The delay on that. The delay on that is huge. The delay is so big. I hate the delay. I mean, we have to deal with the delay. I think we can do this. I think we can do it, but it's going to be a pain in the butt. But I think we can do it. How do I reset this? I guess we can have this one reset it. Oh, the key's on the ground. The key continues to be on the ground. It's never going to reset. Okay. I think it is now reset. It is not. What? Oh, it's not reset. Never mind. Okay, I think I'm gonna get the battery one to reset this one. Okay, so we're gonna get the battery and put it in the white one to do a reset here. There. The battery is now going to reset it. All right, so let's get a battery. Okay, there, it's reset. Put the battery in here. Okay. All right. So let's do a test here. Well, really, we should be going down until we get a key until we get the key signal, because that's where we should start. Or we could just change them up and do... Yeah, maybe we should change them up and go down first, because down is where we're going to need to start. All right. Where's the key? What did I do with the key? What did I do with the key? There's the key. We got to take that out. Okay. See, okay, that's no good. Okay, let me get the battery. The delay, the delay here is the thing that's gonna ruin this whole thing. There is a massive delay between when we get this when the antenna goes off and when we switch directions. It's like a half a grid. I mean, like, I think we can do it. I personally think we can do it, but, like, okay, let's change this one up and let's reset it. I think we can do it. Okay. All right. So we're going to change this now to be slightly different. Let's get our OR switches here. I mean, we could also potentially put in a pulsing thing, so that might make it easier. I don't know if we need to do that, but we could do that. So let's just reset all of these so we can think about them again. Okay, one will be down now. One is going to be down. 2 is going to be right. 3 is going to be down. 4 is going to be left. 5 is going to be down. Which we don't... Oh, we can just pop this over here like that, and then put this here like that. We don't need another one. And 6 is going to be here. There. Okay. So now we can do this. Put it up here. We're going to test it out from up here. Oh, yeah, we can do this. This is okay. Antennas go across rooms. So it shouldn't move now. It's not moving. Put down the key. Okay, put down the key. Okay, it's working, but there's delay. It's so big. right, I'm willing to give it a shot. Okay, I'm willing to try this. We can't reset it once it's. I don't think we can reset it once it's gone into the other room. So, so this is going to be a problem. Okay, so what we can do. The open door button and the view button are in completely different sides of the room, which kind of sucks, honestly. I want to know, well, we're going to save it. I want to know what happens when we mess up more than anything. All right. Well, actually, I just thought about something. We could just have it sitting here, and then I can look into the room. Okay, so yeah, we can do it like this. Okay, so I can look into the room. Oh wait, no, I have to have the door open though. Okay, so I think we're going to want to maybe immediately move it as soon as it goes into the room, and then we'll see what happens. Okay, R. Okay. Okay, it cannot touch the grid. All right, we messed up. We messed up, so I'm guessing the battery is now drained and we are totally boned. I mean, technically we could use another robot. Yeah, if we touch an X grid, our battery, I think, drains. I don't think this is a good method. I think it's possible, but I think it's going to be very difficult with the delay. I feel like the clock method was going to work. It was just going to take a lot of trial and error. So I thought maybe going with the simple method would work, but I don't think it's going to work. I mean, technically we can still use this circuit. So, I mean, the circuit is still usable. We're just going to have to not hook it up to the antenna. We're going to have to do it, I think, using a clock, but it's still going to have the delay. That's the problem. It's still going to have the delay, but we can more precisely time it. The delay just sucks. The delay sucks so much. It makes these problems just so much harder, I guess. So this is our clock. We're going to use a clock. Wait, I thought oh, is this before I change this circuit? This is before I change the circuit, I think. Yeah, this is before I change the circuit to be, okay, we want down first. Down, right, down, left, down, there. And then this should go here, and this should go here. So, I mean, one thing we could potentially do is maybe, like, the delay to stopping is basically none. Maybe if we could stop quickly, but I don't think that would do it. Like, the propagation time, like, hook everything up to the antenna so that if the antenna goes off, we just stop. But all we have to do is hit R to stop. The problem is that we have a bunch of just cached data. Delay. You know, input delay kind of sucks. Everybody hates it. Not just me. Input lag. Lag is the worst. Okay. So let's rethink about this. This is only in room, so we can't use that. We could use it in a room, but we can't use it elsewhere. Like, we can't put like a key down and say when it's below you, when it's above you, it's only in room. So we can't use that. So I feel like what we're gonna need to do is just maybe figure out a clock interval to go with, and then see if we can I don't like this. I don't like this method at all. I think this method sucks. I want to try. I want to try something. I want to try something. So if we hook up multiple of these together, I'm thinking maybe we can make a timer. Like, we hook up multiple count in circuits together, we might be able to make a timer. I think we could. I think potentially we could. I don't know if it'll be a good timer. I think we can make a timer. Will it be good? Who knows? Will it be a timer? Probably. Robots suck. There, I said it. So this one is now, so basically on every eighth thing here, we're going to do two things. One, we're going to reset it. So we're going to pop this here. We're going to reset this one. And we're going to hang on. Oh, stop. and send a tick to this one. That's what I want to do. So yeah, every eighth clock tick we're going to, or sixth clock tick, I guess, we're gonna send a signal over there. So this will give us a clock that that let's make it go. Okay. Why is it behaving like that? Why is it behaving like that? Oh, well, this is what? Okay. Is this not what I think it is? Every time I use one of these, I feel like I picked the wrong one. Count to in. Did I pick the wrong thing? I may have picked bus instead. I don't want it. I don't want the bus. There. This is working. So we have a timer that is timing the clock ticks. Right? So it's on 3, it's on 4, it's on 5, it's on 6, and then okay. All right. I have not broken the game. Okay. All right. That'll work. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Oh man. I did not want to do that. Where did that go? Here? I think here. So I wasn't hooked up. Okay, so now we need well, first off we're gonna need another logic circuit here. We need an OR. We need an OR gate so we can reset this like legitimately. There, that'll reset everything. So now if we drop a battery, it'll reset everything. And that's what we want. We want to reset everything. So then we should just be able to count the ticks. I think. I think we should just be able to count the ticks now. Find out where everything is, and we would be good to go. I mean, we can just hook them to a bunch of gates and figure out where they are. I mean, it's really the ones up here that matter. I don't know how we're... I think we can use some sort of if this and this to count, like, various ticks. We can't. So, like, if this one goes off, then it'll increment this one. So... I mean, this is my This is my attempt at doing something smart here. All right. I mean, that'll tell us where things are. Okay. So now we're going to... Well, the first thing we want to do is go down. So actually on the very first tick, we want to start going down. How do we implement that? We want to, basically we want to, I guess we want a one shot. I guess we can start it on the antenna burst. We can start it on an antenna burst, I suppose. We don't have anything hooked up to this yet. That's the thing. There's nothing hooked up to this. So we're going to have to hook up we're going to have to hook something up to this. Unfortunately, it's going to be a bunch of, we can use another chip. We can use a bus, actually. I made a reverse bus, didn't I? At one point. Do I still have it? Reverse bus working. So we have one output and a bunch of inputs. Although that's not what we want. We actually want... No, actually, I think it is what we want. No, maybe not. This is like a node with 7 outputs. Whatever goes in the input comes out all 7 outputs. So the reverse bus... I can't remember how this thing works. I can't remember how it works. I guess we can always see what happens. We'll just put something through it and see. Oh, it does work. Okay. It does work. Okay, so anything... Okay, so yeah, this will work. So basically this chip... Anything that goes in any of the 7 will get directed here. So that means we can direct an antenna here. Not the antenna with an output. And then anytime we hit a counter, we can actually make a badge. What, of a robot? Okay. Okay, so now, where's the key at? I want to drop it so it'll start. Okay. So there it goes. Okay, now it's here. It's right there. You can see it's right there. I wish I could... Maybe I should make a chip for this. I feel like maybe I should make a timer chip. With other delay chips in it. I don't know. I feel like I could do this. I could probably make myself a timer chip. Why is it doesn't seem to be counting up though? Maybe I never reset. Oh, I never reset it, did I? That's the problem. I never actually reset it. Where's my where's a battery? Where is a battery? Oh, here's one. Where'd the other one go? Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Yeah, okay. You can see how it's counting up. You can see the timer going. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure the best way to do this, but I feel like timing out all of your movements might be the way to go here. I also feel like we may be able to move. I feel like we can move, maybe get all the things going on the beat of the clock. So we move, 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 which with each clock action, maybe. And maybe I'm making this too complicated, but my idea is to basically use a clock, count up when we get to a point where we want to activate it. And I think we could use maybe the count. Like, this allows us to count. I mean, basically we have a 6-bit. We have six fields here and 6 fields here. So technically we can count to 35 or something. Right? We have 6, and then we have six sixes. So yeah, I think we can count to like 35. Because 0 is 0 to 35, I believe. But how are we going to I guess capture, how if we make a chip out of it, how are we going to output things is the question.